As someone who has worked in a hotel and stayed in hundreds of them, there are certain things that I will do every time I check in. Doing these simple things can save you from safety issues, from surprise charges at checkout, and even bringing home something that was definitely not included in the room rate. Unpack anything, prop the door open with your suitcase, and do a quick sweep of the room. You'll want to check the bathroom, open the closet, look behind the curtains, under the bed, and step out onto the balcony if there is one. You want to make sure that there are no people, obvious messes, or anything that's immediately apparent that would make you want to switch rooms. I checked into a room last week and saw this around the toilet and the sink, as well as hair all over the bathroom shower and tub. And when the bathroom looks like that, I'm pretty sure the sheets weren't changed either. Start by taking your suitcase to the bathroom and placing it in the bathtub. The bathtub is the safest spot because bedbugs cannot easily climb over smooth surfaces, while something like the luggage rack, on the other hand, with woven straps, is actually one of the most common places that bedbugs will hide. Once your suitcase is in the bathtub, head over to the bed and pull back the sheets, and then you'll want to look at the mattress seams, corners, and piping for any reddish-brown bugs, small dark spots that look like black pepper, or thin sheds of skin. Run your phone flashlight along the headboard edges as well and into the gap between the headboard and the mattress. A recent survey found that 1 in 7 U.S. travelers said they had encountered bed bugs in the past year. And yes, bed bugs can show up even in luxurious hotels. So if anything looks suspicious, do not unpack. Call the front desk and ask for a room change. Also make sure you request a different floor, not just the room next door, as bedbugs tend to travel. Next, you'll want to head to the bathroom. Flush the toilet, turn on the shower, and make sure that hot water actually comes on and that the drain is not backing up. A tip that came directly from viewers in the comment sections of a past video was to run the hot water for a couple of minutes before you shower. Stagnant water sitting in pipes is not something that you want to drink or shower in, and running it first is going to be a simple fix. Close the door and use every lock that's available to you. The deadbolt, the chain, and the security swing bar if there is one. If your room has a door to an adjoining room, you're going to want to give it a firm pull to confirm that it is secured from your side. You'll also want to test the window and the balcony locks too, especially on lower floors. If anything does not engage properly, call the front desk now so you could have your room switched rather than having to do it after you've settled in. Also check that the peephole is intact and has not been tampered with. You'll want to check this from the outside of the room as well as from the inside. Then cover it from the inside with a piece of tape, a sticky note, or even a bandage. Peepholes can be reversed with inexpensive tools, and it's only going to take you 10 seconds to cover yours up. Hidden camera discoveries in hotel rooms have made enough real headlines that this is a check that is worth 2 minutes of your time. Close the curtains, dim the lights, and then sweep your phone's flashlight slowly across the room, watching for any small reflective glint. Look near the smoke detectors, alarm clocks, air vents, lamps, and then any other object that is pointed towards the bed or the bathroom. Also, be suspicious of any USB charger or random electronic devices that have been left plugged in the room. If anything looks off, you're going to want to photograph it and then get out of the room immediately. Head down to the front desk, or if you think the front desk might be involved, bypass them completely and call the cops. In the case of an emergency, like a fire, you want to know that you can actually get out of the building. Glancing at the evacuation map on the back of your room's door is a good start, but it's definitely not going to be enough. Physically walk to the nearest fire exit, find the stairwell, open the door, and go all the way down the stairs to confirm that it leads to an actual exit. I cannot tell you how many times I have gone down the emergency exit staircase only to find a locked door at the bottom. It is much better to figure this out when it's not an emergency, so you can notify the front desk and figure out an alternative exit, which they are legally required to provide. The TV remote is the single germiest object in a hotel room. Every guest uses it, and almost none are properly sanitized between stays. grab one of the plastic shower caps from the bathroom, stretch it over the remote, and then use that for your whole stay. You can see every button right through the plastic. Zero effort, zero contact. Yay! A disinfecting wipe works too, and if you have them, you're going to want to hit some other high-touch spots that housekeeping consistently misses. Light switches, door handles, faucet handles, the thermostat, the toilet flush button, the nightstand, and the hairdryer handle if you do plan on using it. And if the room has drinking glasses that are sitting out uncovered, well, use those with caution. Have you ever checked into a hotel room and then immediately asked to move rooms? Let us know down in the comments what it was about the room that tipped you off. And while you're down there, it would be great if you could hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on these videos. And it's also a free way to support Ollie and me and help other travelers find this content, so we appreciate it. Ollie and me, Ollie and I. Not really sure which is the correct one here. Maybe you can let me know down in the comments. Speaking of drinking glasses, if you are someone who plans to use the in-room coffee maker or kettle, take a quick look inside before you run it. Check the carafe or the inside of the kettle. If it looks questionable or has any odor, you're going to want to call the front desk and ask for a replacement. This is a normal request, and any decent hotel is going to handle it without giving you any issues. And even if everything looks fine, it's always a good idea to run one cycle with plain hot water before you make anything that you plan to actually consume. Check the ice bucket too. If it has a plastic liner, great. If it does not, well, the same principle applies as it does with the drinking glasses, and you might want to skip using it. And once all the hygiene and safety checks are done, it's now time to take 2 minutes to set the room up for relaxation and comfort, which Ollie knows all about, so you can enjoy your stay as opposed to just survive your stay without catching E. coli from the remote. Turn on the AC or heat and listen for rattling or weird smells. It shouldn't smell musty or smoky or sound like a small lawnmower is living in the wall. Check any outlets that you plan to use as well, and then also make sure that the room phone has a dial tone just in case there was an emergency. Older irons can also spit out rust or residue on the first pass, so make sure that you're testing the iron on a towel before you use it on your actual clothing. Or your fiancé's groomsman shirt 1 hour before his sister's wedding. Oops. And do not forget to check the alarm clock and clear any saved alarms. I have set my own 3 a.m. alarms for early flights, and I have also been woken up by a previous guest's leftover 3 a.m. alarm. Not fun. The last thing to do before you settle into your room is to treat your room rental like a car rental and take a few pictures. Document any stains, damage, cracked surfaces, broken furniture, or anything that looks off. Do the same with the minibar or snack tray if there is one, so you have a time-stamped record of exactly what was there when you arrived. You will hopefully never have to reference these photos, but having them could save you